Let's talk. It's Sunday. Okay, let's talk. It's Sunday. I just finished a strong class once again, and I'm happy. It's sunny, and I thought, let's just do a car drive talk with me. I have no idea what I'm gonna say, but probably let's just update ourselves. It's been a while since I did one of these talks. So yeah, my sporty life is going on. I'm grateful for it. I am thankful for it. I've been pretty consistent. I've been dedicated and committed, and I feel great when I'm committed to something, worthwhile. Committed to something worthwhile. So yeah, that aspect of my life is going great. Even reels and the Instagram posts that I create as a result of it is also going pretty decent. I've been consistent, and I've in fact started as an extension of my self-transformation journey. I've started how do I say this, Me and You inspired. Finally, what I started like 7 years ago, 2019 was it? Yeah, I've finally I'm seeing that what didn't work back then, somehow what did not work back then, the ideas that I had and I was trying to materialize them or put them into action were not coming into fruition, in the sense what I was trying to what I imagined, what I envisioned was not being put into practical terms, into practical life. So that was the inner work I had to do. A lot of shifts I had to make in my life, in myself actually, and that finally what I wanted to do back then, for example, when it comes to my website, I had this idea of designing my printed print on demand t-shirts. Like I would create like inspiring quote arts or something like a printable, and then design it on the t-shirt, and it would be like the end product would be the print on demand t-shirt directly shipped. That was one of my ideas, in the sense that this is what I wanted to do, but that didn't really work out. It was a lot of hard work, and considering I was doing it all alone without any resources, so to speak, so it was all learning and applying and experimenting, and lot of the things did not go as per my vision, and that did put me down a little bit, but I continued, fortunately. And what happened is, when you transform, now this is the best part in life, whatever you're doing, this is what I was doing. You can apply it to what you're doing in life, or what you're trying to envision and make it happen in your life, so to speak. Feel free to switch that. So coming back to it, so back then, and then I continued my inner work, in the sense my workouts were kind of physical workouts and mind workouts at the same time. That's what Real Talks with Me is all about. Anyways, so as I worked on myself, a lot of realizations came as a result of my reflection. When you reflect, you realize a lot of things. When you reflect, and self-reflection is changing your perspective, I would not say changing, I would just say shifting your perspective. And when I did that, it was like a big realization, in the sense that how I misinterpreted or misunderstood my own self, my actions. And when I realized that, when that shift happened inside of me, nothing external changed. Like my everything in my outer world is pretty much the same. But when I started creating these videos, my idea was Me and You. I used to create these inspiring videos based on the Disney quotes back then, because I was selling Disney jewelry, and that was my theme back then. And I would always start my video with like, hi, welcome to Me and You, let's walk into the world of Disney inspiration, so to speak. That was my intro. And this Me and You stayed with me, and this concept that I built over the years, self concept of Me and You, is quite internal, And finally, after so much of inner work, and finally I would say I tried this and I tried that, and finally I feel that with Me and You inspired, the printable designs that I create now as a result of anything that I have just like a idea coming into your mind, and you just take a instant action towards it. These printable designs are a result of it, and mind you, it's as original as Mickey the True Original. For all of you who've been walking with me since the very beginning, you will realize what I mean with the term Mickey the True Original. And what I finally now, sometimes I feel that slowly as you walk further on your journey, whatever your journey is, you will see that a lot of pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together. There was all the pieces you had. It's just that you were trying to, like so often we are trying to fit the puzzle pieces like this way or that way, and it's not fitting, because we are not fitting it correctly. This piece, that piece, that piece, we have like a zillion pieces, and we're trying to make a bigger picture out of it, and it can be overwhelming because there's so many pieces. So imagine if you're making like 1,000-piece puzzle. Initially you have all these pieces and it's like so overwhelming, so you start from like the corners, and then you build it as in how you go. So pretty much the same with this self-transformation journey, I feel, is that all these pieces of puzzle questions from our life experiences, there's so many pieces there that is just waiting. Our mind is waiting for how do I say this, to put it together, to form that bigger picture, and we'll be like, wow, finally I did it. Same thing with my Walk With Me Ronak and Me and You inspired. Like I always say with my workout videos, like I work out my body, I'm not focused on this is how I want my body to look. I say that body is a byproduct of my workouts. Like my body will automatically form itself to tone itself, shed all the fat or whatever. It will automatically happen. That is not my goal. My goal is to become stronger, to develop that resilience, that grit. All this is my goal, and the body is a byproduct. And the same way, money is not my concern when I started this, even though we all want money because it's like a form of reward. Money, let's say it's a reward. It allows us to buy a lot of things in life. So we all want cash flow in our life, because that's how we will pay the bills and everything. And mind you, everybody has that goal because they want that certain income level to be able to have that standard of living, for that matter. And this is where I would say that yes, that should be the case also. But don't make money your sole focus in life, even though we want that, because what we want is that money should be the byproduct. We want it as a byproduct. It's like the tree is growing, the roots are there. The trunk is not the money. The leaves are the money. You know what I mean? So it's a byproduct. It's the fruit. The fruit on the tree is like, let's look at it as the fruit is like the reward, and the money is the reward. But what we are growing is the tree, the roots, and then the fruits automatically happen, right? So what we are doing is planting the seeds and letting the growth happen, and cultivating and gradually watering the tree and the seeds and etc. I'm going to go in that. So I feel finally things are falling into place for me, and these real talks with me, I am quite I never built all this with the thought in mind that I want more followers, I want more money, I want more compliments, more likes, more this. No. The point of this journey is you focus on your growth, your realizations, your reflections, and turn it around. And as you turn that around, you will find a lot of things shifting in your life, and it is only listening to this will not might just get you thinking. Working upon this is what will help you realize it. It's a realization. Sometimes we want a realization. That is why they call it self-realization is the highest form of, I would say, spirituality, because self-realization is the key. Self-awareness is the key. Self-direction is the key. Self-growth. And when I mention all of this, people will say that, oh, but we are being selfish and we should be selfless. I am saying, what good you are being a selfless when you can't, when you've yet to realize yourself, when you've yet to actualize yourself. And it's a journey. There is not a final destination, because I would give you a quick example. Like there was a time I didn't know what deadlifts meant. Then slowly I built up to 50 kilos and one rep of 60 kilos. That is not my destination. My destination is to keep continuing. I want to reach there. I want to settle there. No. I want to reach there. I want to enjoy. And then I want to climb up again, kind of. You know what I mean? So that means that 60 is not my destination. 60 is just a part of my journey. You know what I mean? I'm going to go because I've reached. I hope you got something of value with this talk. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.